All right, guys, we're back for another episode of Muscle Discord, and today we are going to do a preview on the 2023 Orlando Pro Show coming up this weekend. And it's not a bad lineup. We do have Mustafa, you know, back for redemption from the Toronto Pro, losing to a controversial, second place to Ian in Toronto. I discussed that show in length, and I definitely had Mustafa winning the Toronto Pro, but that's up for debate as well. But this show, he's been continuing to diet ever since the Toronto Pro show, so he's definitely the front runner going into this competition, and it's gonna be hard to beat a guy with the amount of muscle mass, muscularity, and conditioning that he's going to be bringing to the stage. So let's take a look at Mustafa. Luckily, he just did a update here recently. This was 15 hours ago. All right. So just some back shots. The conditioning looks great. He's definitely, in shape. Still has to drop his water. So from what I can see, the glutes look good. Back is ridiculous. You see the Christmas tree striations, everything's there. So he's dried out, and he's about 4 days out from the show. So looking spectacular here, and I'm looking forward to seeing him on stage. I'm looking forward to seeing the improvements in the conditioning, and I hope Chad brings him in a little bit drier than he was at the Toronto Pro show, because he he's just a monster, like absolute beast, and he's got all the body parts. Is he a little bit blocky? I wouldn't say he's blocky, but he's got so much mass that he doesn't need to get any bigger. He just needs to refine his physique now, work on his posing, and this come in dry, shredded to the bone to these shows. He's got enough size. He can do damage, and he could be in the top 10 Mr. Olympia this year. He's definitely, I'm going to call it now, he's going to win the Orlando Pro Show this weekend fairly easily, and then punch his ticket to the Mr. Olympia this year. So looking forward to seeing Mustafa. There's another shot here. Right, this was 10 days out from the show, so he's ready. He's been ready, and I'm sure he's eager to jump on that stage. And then we have Mohammed, 26 years old. So a lot of young guys, young blood coming up in the ranks, which is great to see. The caliber of talent that is coming into the pro ranks and jumping on stage and doing these pro shows. Definitely is going to be outsized by Mustafa, but he looks like this guy has, good conditioning, good shape and balance. Right, nice physique, very aesthetically pleasing physique, and so here we go. Get some video of this guy. So he has some size, because I know that this bodybuilder sitting next to him is a big dude as well. So if this guy is kind of outsizing him, okay, he's bigger than I thought he was. Again, only 26 years old. That's crazy. So, okay, these are some good shots that I'm getting to see here of him. Side chest. Okay. He looks good. He's got a good balanced physique. And man, the dude is 20, good biceps. Really full round bicep muscle bellies. Okay, the more shots this guy hits, the more impressed I am with his physique. Okay. Great, like very aesthetic, good vacuum, like really nice physique. So you know what? I'm going to put this guy in the top 5 because I just feel like he looks great from what I'm seeing so far. I haven't seen him before, so a lot of these guys are new, so I really can't gauge them. But based off what I'm seeing right now with this lineup, he should be in the top 5. You got Emmanuel. Here, let's see some shots here. This was posted. This is 12 days out. Good front upper bicep. Needs to bring up those calves. I'm a stickler for calves. I'm always going to point that out. Conditioning looks great. Nice round, full muscle bellies. Good side chest. Go through the side tricep here. Again, another competitor that I don't know much of and have not seen compete before. He's dry. He's really dry. This is 12 days out, so he is ready. You know, you see a lot of these guys 10, 12 days out and they look ready, and then they get on stage and they just don't know how to peak. And they spill over and they look sweaty and watery, and it's just like, it's sad because they look great here. Looks good. Good ab and thigh pose for him. Definitely has the round, full muscle bellies going for him. Just probably not enough size to really do anything, you know, to do any damage against Mostafa. All right. So, I mean, we'll see. We got a couple more guys to go through here. We got now Jason Lau. I think he started up in Classic and now he's moved into the Open, or 212. So he is on the Open competitors list here. So I guess he's just doing the Open. And, you know, he's got a good physique, comes in conditioning, but you can just see the lack of size on him. He still needs, if he's going to do Open shows, then he's got to have to just be a bigger bodybuilder and bring up the hamstrings for sure, bring up the back, thickness, you know, everything. Everything. So that's cool. So yeah, I mean, he's just got to pack on some more size. He is on the Open men's competitor list, so I'm assuming he's doing the Open. I don't know if there's a 212 division at this show. Just shows the Open as listed on Bodybuilding Without Borders. Thanks to them, they always have the updates. This is where I get a lot of my information from, is Bodybuilders Without Borders. So make sure you follow them and check them out if you are not already doing so. So yeah, Jason Lau. I don't know if he's gonna be a top 5. We're gonna see. He's got a good physique, nice round muscle bellies, good conditioning. I think Chris Aceto coaches him. Not sure if he still is coaching Jason, but we'll see how he fares at this show. He's going to be lacking in size, so I'm not sure how well he will place. Stanimal, he was in Classic. I think he's obviously just moved up to Open. He has a more open look to his physique. Doesn't really have that Classic. He's a little bit too big and round for a Classic. But this was him days out. So this was 1 day ago. So it's Wednesday today. So this is Tuesday. It looks great. Conditioned. Is there any back shots? Nope. It's hard and dry. Here we go. There's more recent. This is 3 days out. So he's definitely in shape. Again, good roundness and fullness to the muscles. He doesn't look flat. Right? He's probably carb depleting right now, so he still has to get even fuller and carb load. But, you know, good physique. Let's get some shots here. Come on, get into that shot. Don't take too long there. Got to get in these shots quick. Looks good. Good physique on Stanimal. Top 5. Yeah, he's well known. Judges know him, so I think he's got a good physique. He's in shape. He's got good symmetry. I can see him being in the top 5. Now we got an old school bodybuilder here. I was looking through some of his photos. Phil. Man, this guy, I'm trying to find some videos of him. He's got a good physique, good symmetry. Maybe the legs are a little bit on the slender side, but I'm looking forward to seeing him on stage because he always comes in shape and pretty shredded for these shows. So we'll see how he fares. Yeah, here we go. I was just trying to find some of these photos here. So just get an idea of like what his stage looks like, because a lot of you may not be familiar with his physique, but he's got good classic lines, even though he's an open bodybuilder, tight waist, good conditioning. So looking forward to seeing Phil back on stage. I think he's 51. So it's crazy, man. 51 looking like this. It's ridiculous, the genetics that he has. I could see him being top 5 or right on the cusp there, top 6. So we'll see how he fares. Again, this isn't the thickest lineup we've seen, but I mean, man, he's done good in some previous pro shows, so he's going to definitely be in the mix. Scott Lightfoot. I have not heard of this man before. Not much to say. I don't think he's going to be in the top 5 or even the top 8. But see how he fares on stage. I guess these would be as 2 weeks out. So won't spend much time there for Scott Lightfoot. And we got another competitor I've never heard of before, Ray Short. Here we go. What is this? That's 4 weeks ago. He hasn't really posted anything recent. So not very active on social media. But let's look at his recent competition photos. All right, so he comes in shape. Just doesn't have the size that you needed to compete against the big boys in the pro shows. So this looks like his last show, 2022 Indy Pro. Yeah, just not gonna be in the top 5, but hey, we're giving these athletes a look. Another competitor here, Chris. Again, have not heard of him, but we'll give him a quick look. Definitely coming in shape. This posted 1 day ago, or 4 days out, sorry. And he looks good. Definitely not a top 5, but bring in the conditioning. As long as these guys come in shape, it's good to see a competitor on stage that's shredded. It's impressive. It's not easy to look like this. So regardless if they place in the top 5 or not, as long as they're coming in shape, and if they're limited by their genetics and their size and their structure, there's nothing you can do about that. But as long as you come in shape, that's what counts. And then we have Matt Kuba. I've heard of Matt before. I think he's with All Max. Yes, that's why I know Matt. Yeah. Good physique, great conditioning. Definitely going to be behind in the size department with these other guys for sure. Here you go, 3 days out. But yeah, he looks good. Stepping on stage again. These guys are coming in shape. That's what matters, and it's good to see. It makes the show that much better, and it makes it more competitive seeing guys like that. So that is the preview of the 2023 Orlando Pro that is happening this weekend. Looking forward to it. We'll see how it fares, but I can call it right now. Mostafa is taking home the W on this one. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I don't see too many people disagreeing with Mostafa winning. I really don't know the rest of the placements, how they're going to fare. It's kind of open-ended from there. But regardless, it looks like everyone's coming in shape for this show. So should be an exciting show regardless. And we will do a recap after this weekend and give you guys an update as well. All right, we will catch you on the next one. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the bell notification so you get notified every time we release a new episode. We appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.